up, guys? Matthew, you're getting ready to watch the 56th episode of Monster. Last we saw, we got a lot of focus on Fritz Berteman, the lawyer. Fantastic episode, another great character study, as are just about 99% of Monster episodes. I hope we see more of Fritz. We probably will. We see more of every character. It's been a while since we've seen Grimmer. It's been a while since we've seen Nina and Dieter and this and that. I'm excited to see who was showcased in this episode. Tenma is scaring me, as I've said a couple times in the last couple episodes. He is getting very desperate. I don't know. I'm scared. One of my things I've been saying throughout the show is whether or not he's on a descent, whether or not he is sort of going to dip his toe into the dark side, so to speak. Obviously, that's the whole major internal conflict of him throughout the show, is him essentially, trying to do something really bad for good causes. And I feel like he's someone he's so good that doing that, or even attempting to do that, might sort of seep into his brain. Not make him evil or anything like that, but affect him deeply. So I hope that he is sort of saved from that. But I'm interested to see what happens this episode. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the Flying Through action up on Patreon. If you like the content on the channel, please subscribe. It really does help me out. I would really appreciate it as well. Let's get to the episode. It's coded. Can we read it? Why is everyone fucking connected? Johan has like perfectly, the boards with the tacks that like investigators use to solve a crime. That's the vibe I got. Johan pre-planned this entire fucking story. I remember last time he was hitchhiking. We are going back. I was correct. He is going to the Rose Mansion. What a great shot. How many kids did we kill here? Why would you tell him that? He's gonna... What a good guy, but I'm kind of scared that he's just trying to lull him into a false sense of security. Because he obviously recognized this sexy Japanese doctor from the news. What do you... I'm gonna manhandle him? Beat him up? Yes. And you beat his ass. You got away from him. Why would Roberto reveal his hand that fast? I feel like he could have done a little bit more recon, a little bit more waiting, to get some exactness on that whereabouts of the notebook. But again, he is simultaneously competent and scary, and incompetent and laughable. Is it just code for the exact whereabouts of the mansion? Oh my god, everyone is gonna pop up at this mansion. This is the new library. Where are we going? Orphanage?
さっき私はあんたが天魔を生かせたことを
Yeah, that's okay. Reckline, it's
もし
okay.
私があんたと同じ立
Yeah,
場
I
だ
know
っ
you
た
would
ら
have.
同じようにしたと思う
You could walk at a brisk pace and outpace you.
おかえり。
Catch her, Dieter.
大丈夫ニナ。大丈夫。諦めた方がいいと思うよ。何度やっても迷っちゃうんだから。うん、きっと。
What are we looking for?
お兄ちゃんは私に話してくれた。
I'm looking in these
3
windows.
匹のカエルから連れ去られて、どこを通ってどこへ連れて行かれたか。
Oh.
駅を過ぎて。
I was looking for where he was taken. Did the building have any standout
そこで
features?
右に。
ダメだよ。彼に隠し事をしちゃダメだよ。
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is the harshest goosebumps I have ever gotten. This is so scary. For some reason, I get goosebumps more around Anna than Johan, because I have goosebumps now. And like I just said a minute ago with the flash in the car, that was the strongest goosebumps I have gotten, not only just in this show, but in a long while of watching TV.
右に風緑。
Oh my god, she looks so scared. I'm horrified. Oh, is she going to the Rose Mansion?
日教会の戦闘。ニナー。
Oh no, it's there. Oh my god, stop it. Why do I have such goosebumps? Why am I so scared right now? Oh my god.
赤いバラの屋敷。
Oh my god, we're just going?
ここなの。
What the fuck with the creepy crow sounds?
けど、私ここを。
I wonder if Lunge did miss something. And there actually is like a secret compartment in that room. Stop with his music. You have DM tree. DM tree, I don't know if you've noticed, but when I'm scared, I talk to you because you're my only piece of comfort in this world. But I'm genuinely terrified right now. The goosebumps are hurting me. I'm scared. I kind of want to tear. I'm kind of tearing up right now. Oh.
なんだあれ。
Oh no, Anna. Nina, I'm sorry, Anina.
壁の中からドアが生まれてきたみたいだ。
Oh my god, that's more people than I thought! Johan killed all those motherfuckers. Johan dressed up as Anna killed those motherfuckers.
何にもないよこの部屋。
Catch her! You can't leave your eyes off of her.
ニナ！
Roberto's about to pop up here, and Lunch is about to pop back up here, and Temma's about to pop up here, and Reikline, and oh my god, and Eva's gonna appear here somehow?
気分はどう
That is not.
リプスキーさん。お客さん集まった？
いや相変わらずだ
Oh,
ね
that is not a girl.
こんな素敵な人形なのに。
今作ってるのはもっと素敵だよ
Oh wow, it is. That's immensely surprising, I must say.
リプスキーさん、聞きたいことがあるの。
なんだい
3ヶ月前、倒れている私を見つけて病院に運んでくれた時、
なぜあなたはあの屋敷にいたの？
3 months?
ニーナ返事をしてよ
3
ニーナ
months?
ニーナ
That's why I haven't seen her motherfucker face for a while.
あの屋敷に行くとね、創作のイメージが湧くんだ。なんていうか、
He was a Kinderheim kid.
でも今はあの屋敷よりも、いや、
Apparently half the fucking town just sneaks into the mansion just to hang out.
ずっとここにいていいから。
Has she been bedridden for 3 fucking months? You kidding me? He's very fucking creepy, I will say. Not the doll part, just him, his face. Oh no. Oh no. He made dolls of everyone who died there.
でもいい？
もちろんだよ。起きて大丈夫なの？
ええ。
Oh, she's gonna see someone she recognizes. Obviously, the monster was there earlier.
さんは全然いないんだけどね。
どんな話なの？
Nope. No, get out of here. He is
どうしたのニナ？
evil.
続けて。
この世を滅ぼす竜を探しに旅に出た悪魔が途中で死にかけるんだ。けどそこに通りかかった青年がその命を助けてしまう。助けた相手の正体を知った青年は悪魔の後を追う。そして旅の果てに悪魔
It's Tenma and Johan.
を殺すんだ。面白いと思うんだけど全然受け。
Let's hope that this does not happen.
大丈夫ニナ？
私ならそうすると思う。私ならそうする。
No, we don't want you to do it. We don't want Tenma to do it. We would want him thrown in jail. Just put him in jail.
ニナ？
人間だったらその悪魔を救うわ。
そうかな。彼ならこの話気に入ってくれると思うんだけど。
彼？
この本棚すべて絵本だよ。
What
ヤ
did he
コブ・
take
ファ
all
ロベ
his...
ック、クラウス・ポップ。
Oh my, what is he, a son? I'm so... Yo, how did... Why is everything connected?
ない怪物。
Well, obviously he was in the mansion, so there's...
彼はたく
There's a
さんの
connection
絵
here.
本を書いた。ヤコブ・ファロベック、クラウス・ポッペ
What's the point of all these pen names if everyone knows your fucking secret identity?
のペンネームなんだ。フランツ・ボナパルタっていう。
Is that you? Or you? A little young, but...
人間はね、何にだってなれるんだ。
Oh my god. Stop scaring
僕
me,
は優
please.
秀な子供じゃなかったから、朗読会から。
I was right! My first prediction.
朗読会？
彼の朗読会が赤いバラの屋敷で行われていたんだ。僕はそこの生徒だ。
Kinda right, half right? Percentage right.
彼が何をしようとしていたのか。取引だ。取引をしよう。悪魔が言いました。嫌だ。絶対嫌だ。目の大きな人がいい。
I'm not having a good time.
取引しよう。口の大きな人が言いました。口の大きな人の庭は花園になりました。目の大きな人は貧しくて貧しくてお腹が空いて仕方ありません。口の大きな人は毎日楽しくて楽しくて仕方ありません。実った果物でお腹がいっぱい。
Why must this show get creepier and creepier?
花園が枯れていることに。二度と花の咲くことのないお庭で口の大きな人はおいおいと泣きながらつぶやきました。悪魔と取引なんかしなければよかった。目の大きな人はお腹が空いて空いて死にそうです。ボロボロ涙をこぼしながらつぶやきました。悪魔と取引すればよかった。
Well, who the fuck do these represent?
取引しよう。悪魔が言いました。ヤコブ・ファロベック作 目の大きな人、口の大きな人。僕らは
Who made the deal with the devil?
じゃあ次はこれを読んでみよ
Roberto? Oh no, it's Johann.
できたみたいだ。
Oh my god.
ずいぶん
The
時間
goosebumps
が
are
かかっ
back
た
and
け
I'm
ど、
scared.
すべての記憶がつ
Mommy.
ながった。
Kami's got Bahumbas.
う。神様は大忙し。鏡を見る暇もなく毎日ラッパを吹きます。平和の神様のラッパはみんなを幸せにします。平和の神様は大忙し。
It's creepy how this show is so scary and it all revolves around like orphaned children and mass murder and poisoning.
作り、畑を実らせ、お花畑を作ります。平和の神様は大忙し。鏡を見る暇もなく、みんなに名前をつけます。君の名前はオット。君の名前はハンス。君の名前はトマス。君の名前はヨハン。
Okay, so he just kept reusing Johann's name because Johann was his son.
ました。神様は大喜び。
So he did name him Johann, technically? Right? I don't know.
前に立ちました。でも鏡に映ったのは悪魔だったのです。悪魔が言いました。君は僕、僕は君。どうしよう。この悪魔がいたらみんなが平和に暮らせない。どうしよう。どうしよう。困った神様はどうしたかわかる？
Killed himself?
僕はわかったよ。君はわかる？
Johann gonna kill himself? This is a
やっ
children's
と会え
story?
たね。ただいま。おかえり。
Oh, so he genuinely didn't remember this. He's been actually searching for his memories.
母さんでも見分
He
け。
blocked it all out. This is his first mass murder.
あの子は僕で僕はあの子。君は僕で僕は君。すべてが分かったよ。僕らがどこから来て、どこへ行くのか。
Cotton Eye Joe?
外はいい天気ですよ、母さん。
Paint? Oh, his favorite childhood activity.
すべてを炎の中に。
Damn. Ain't gonna be no mansion to get back to. You pointing yourself here? What's going on?
眉間に銃口を向けるの。
Okay. Okay, so this sort of corroborates. I don't know. I said it a couple times, a couple episodes ago, that I kind of got the vibe, especially when he was talking to Milos, that he just wanted to die. I don't know. It's Johann is such an interesting character because I've gotten the vibe that he is pure evil. You know what I mean? But every other character, I suppose, has been given a deeper meaning. Like, you know, you think of them as one thing and then they're revealed to be another. And they have talked many times about there being two things inside of Johann, you know what I mean? Two Johanns. And while I didn't immediately brush that away, I was always strongly sort of for the idea that it was just him, if that makes any sense. But now maybe it is that. I don't know. It's another thing. I don't really know the exact the timelines of this. Did Bonaparte write the books after he like studied and examined Johann before Johann killed him? I would assume. Is that what's happened? because I don't think that he would. I don't think this is a situation where Bonaparte wrote the books, and then it just all came to fruition, or like rose him to be a certain way. No, I don't think so. I think the books were about him, about this fucking freak that he had. But anyway, I do kind of get the vibe that now, after a little bit has been peeled back, that not that he's good. Okay, I don't think that there is any good inside Johan. But I think that there is a separate entity that is a monster inside of him that he can't control, like a drug addict or like a serial killer. He can't control himself and he wants to die. But I don't know, when would he do that? Because obviously we see right there he told Anna to shoot him, you know what I mean? We knew that, and he keeps pointing at his forehead. He wants to get shot right there. Again. But like what does he need to do? Did he just want to get all of his memories back? He has to have a reason. He has to have a thing to do, something that he wants to achieve. I would assume something with his sister. Wants to reunite with his sister, and maybe like the two monsters that went each different ways, and wants to sort of talk to her or get her side of the story, and then her to shoot him again. I think that's what he wants. I don't know. I think I can say with 100% certainty his end game, his final act, his final hurrah, his magnum opus. And I think, some of his whole sort of points is that he wants to be killed by Anna or Tenma. And I could even argue maybe a part of him saw how good of a person, like how pure and angelic Tenma was, and maybe it is like a game to him. Maybe he wanted to sort of change this man, this innocent, happy man, into someone who could murder him. Maybe that's a part of it. Maybe it was sort of like a little game for him, a little challenge to see if he could achieve it. That I'm interested in. That's another. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I'm still so intrigued in like all the dead people at the Red Rose Mansion. I would assume that it was done by Johan. You know what I mean? I think that's the obvious thing. But what was the reason? I would assume he just poisoned all of them with the candy. But is there a specific reason other than craziness? I don't know. This show is so fucking hard to read, even after we're getting information. Obviously, I feel like we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Less than 20 episodes left of this show. They're gonna really start hitting us with some answers, with some hopefully flashbacks. I mean, we ended this episode very, just very abrupt, if that makes sense, in the middle of a flashback. So maybe over the next couple episodes, we get a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there of Johan and Anna. Back in the day, maybe we see the story of them being adopted by the Lieberts. And leading up to that gunshot moment to get all of the context surrounding it. I've said it a couple times throughout the viewing of the show. As happy as I am to watch this, I'm almost even more excited to rewatch it so I can actually pick up on everything and understand every single thing that's going on. I think that's sort of, as someone who has watched Attack on Titan and Lost and Game of Thrones and read the Game of Thrones books, you know what I mean? Dune. The most exciting part for me at points isn't even just like taking in the story the first time. It's talking about it and like analyzing it, a lot deeper than you would have originally got to, you know what I mean? Certain conclusions and all that. So I am really excited to just sort of map out Johan's entire mindset, because obviously I've just been given pieces and I've been given an incomplete puzzle, and I can make assumptions, but at the end of the day, I don't know the exactness of it. I really don't. I don't know. I do not know. For some reason, I said it during the episode, for some reason, Anna gives me the most goosebumps. And not necessarily her, but like her moments. And I think maybe I just like really, really, really care about her. And the abuse and the confusion and the destruction, the darkness in her past and in her mind. Maybe I'm like so connected to it and it's so visceral because I care about her so much. Maybe it's like it's affecting me on a deeper level than any other character, and it's like really shaking my core. Maybe that is what's going on. I mean, I could definitely see something like that being the case. But I do find that interesting. Okay, because other characters, Now, I will say, compared to other characters, I think she probably has the most trauma in the show as well. You know, along with all the other stuff I said. But you know, speaking of Goosebumps, this Lipsky motherfucker is creepy as hell. I mean, I kind of got it right. I mean, it's like the fucking like are all squares rectangles shit. Are all members, are all Kinderheim kids, did they go to the Red Rose Mansion? Or like did all Red Rose Mansion kids, are they Kinderheim experimental kids? Because I got it wrong. I'm gonna say that I got it right. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm fucking wrong. But that Lipsky was a Kinderheim kid. Maybe he knew. Maybe that's. Oh man, it's okay. There's so many episodes, and I don't want to miss like single details. I know you guys have probably watched certain shows where like you remember the first 3 out of 4 sentences said in the last sentence you don't remember, and that last sentence is the most important part. Like it actually like it reveals the whereabouts or the fate of someone. So I don't exactly remember, but maybe Lipsky is Grimmer's friend, whom they tried to remember each other's names. I don't remember if they said he got killed or anything. I don't think he did. But that would be my only thought right there. That would be my only sort of connection to the past, and that's another thing I really love. I'm very similar to Lost. I don't know if I've really gone in depth into comparing Lost with Monster, but there's a specific aspect of it that I think is very similar. I think Monster does this a little bit better. Although maybe I think that there's an argument to be said with this show. Not that this is like a big complaint or anything like that, but everything flows so perfectly together that at points it's sort of like, really, really, that happened. But it's the same thing with Lost, in the sense of literally every single thing is connected. There's like little hints, little pieces of foreshadowing, Easter eggs in literally every episode, no matter how small or how big. You know what I mean? Like a recurring character in multiple people's storylines, or just numbers. So I get that vibe. So anytime, and not that I've done it every time, but I think from now on I'm gonna have to just always think about this. Anytime a new character is introduced, I've got to connect it to the past, and the only past that I can think of, the only sort of other Kinderheim kid other than, you know, Johann, Anna, and Grimmer that we've really, really, really gotten focus or information on is Grimmer's friend with the butterfly. So that's gonna be my prediction. In the comment, I'm gonna be further in the episode, so I won't, or further in the show, I won't get spoiled. But drop me a couple stars, or some hugs, some kisses, XOXO, in the comments if I did get that right. I'm excited. I'm hyped. This shit is getting creepier and creepier and creepier, and you know, as I've said a couple times, we're getting so sort of close to the end. Wait, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. 18 more episodes. Nitty gritty. That is the definition of nitty gritty right there. Everyone knows that if you're within 18 episodes of the end of the show, you're in the final stretch. But I really, really am optimistic that we finally reached a point where we can get some major flashbacks here. That was the thing that I'm pissed. That's another thing too. My first complaint of the show, maybe the one, because there was the only moment in the show in the 56 episodes I watched where I've been like, really, her being there for 3 months, kind of a weird time skip. Don't like that, me personally. But what are you gonna do? But what was I saying? What was I saying? No, I've forgotten my thoughts. I'm like Johan or Anna. My brain has been wiped. I'm a blank slate now. I don't know. I forget exactly what I was saying. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I was so pissed that we didn't see her for so long. because I felt like we were on the precipice of flashbacks and of some meat. You know what I mean. We've been eating the little vegetables. Not that I've been complaining about that, because I quite honestly I like the vegetables more than the meat. If we're talking about like a roast here or something, but I felt like we were gonna see some real in-depth, complex flashbacks to their childhood, and I think we're on that journey again. We had a little detour for like 8 episodes, but I think, or at least I hope, we're getting there. Because I don't want the last like 4 episodes to just be flashbacks. I want, you know what I mean? Well, obviously it won't, because I think that Tenma is going to, as the main protagonist, he's going to play the most important part in the finale, in the last couple of episodes, the last stretch. So, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I have talked for, what, like 15 minutes? I don't know if that's enough, but maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. It's hard to, I don't know. The one thing I don't know, self-conscious of, I think that a show like Monster, in general, like its entire storyline, like after I finish, I would be able to talk for hours and hours and hours. You know what I mean? Like on par, with other shows, like maybe Severance, which is amazing. Please go check that out. Or other mystery shows where there's like 20 million things to answer or talk about. I feel like I talk forever with that. But with Monster, just like any anime, because the episodes are shorter, I feel like there's less. Obviously, there's less shown than a normal episode of TV, so I talk less, even though I'm just as passionate. So I don't know. Again, I know some reaction channels, they only have like a 2 minute or 3 minute discussion. But I do the discussion not because I feel a necessity to, but because I feel like I want to sort of talk things out. And the problem, as I stated, the problem with the episodes being so short is that there's less of it. So my conversations are shorter than I would originally thought, which makes me kind of feel stupid. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if any of you guys are still watching. I don't know. I apologize for yapping and being stupid. I'm sorry. That's going to be it for this episode. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the full length reaction up on Patreon. And if you guys like the content on the channel, please give us a subscribe. It really helps me out and allows me to do this a lot faster and a lot more consistent. So I will see you guys for the next episode of Monster.